part-time job. Spent the last week really making a lot of effort after work to learn how to sell on eBay, to make a bunch of listings, to just get myself established. It isn't easy. I thought it would be easier to sell on eBay. It's not as easy as I thought, but that's okay. I'm learning it one day at a time, one little mistake at a time. I'm going to show you guys like just real quick, my little baskets of stuff that I have, kind of how I've been doing it. So this first binder is my listed stuff that I've already put up on my store. So there's an Antarctic cover, let's see, from 58. These are pretty cool because you actually, to get this cancellation, have to be in the Antarctic at the post office. So somebody was all the way at the bottom of the earth and put this in the mail. So next one, some Great Britain cover from Halifax, registered mail. Beautiful handwriting. Just a fan of how pretty that is. Also, that one had a wax seal, has the remnants of it. You can almost see the design left. You can actually see some of it, but I'm not going to bother trying to take a look. But yeah, so all these I've put up already. It takes time to list these guys. This is like a really old Leo Minister to London from 1820, right? Holy moly. Stampless. So this is not parchment, but these are pretty old, these guys. And this one has a penny red. So cool stuff. You know, they're all just unique pieces of history. And this one's got a heck of a stain on it, but it's still a cool cover. Number 82. What's this guy? Another Great Britain cover. So yeah, all this stuff already put up, right? So this binder is my cover binder that I put on eBay and listed. This one I'm actually quite fond of. It's got a strip of 3 Benjamin Franklin's, Fancy Cancelled, which I just think is very nice. And it's got this kind of handwritten calligraphy looking stuff on the front, so pretty cool looking cover. I'm actually quite a fan of that guy. But yeah, we got another one. This one, this supposed to be $200. I couldn't honestly wholeheartedly say that it was going to be worth that much, so I think I listed it for less. I can't remember, 150 or less than that, but that's a cool cover, registered mail. It also has nice, circular date stamps and stuff. These are in great shape. So this one is one of the more unique ones that I've listed so far. I called it a double whammy because it's got it's a first flight cover, right? But besides being a first flight cover, it's also been returned to sender, and the reason was being there's no such post office in state named. Or something. I was like, huh? That is so weird, because that means that somebody sent this from the Utah Oil Refining Company over to the Pacific Copper Company in Utah, and I guess that company doesn't have a post office serving them. So I found that odd. I even speculated maybe the person sent this to a false location intentionally so that it would get that return to sender stamp to create this cover. Hard to say. Pure speculation, but I just think it's weird that there would be an established company that doesn't have a post office servicing them, especially in Utah. I mean, this is 28. It's not like it's 1550. So whatever. I just thought that was a unique cover. It's got a couple of date marks too. And this is just a registered mail, pretty common, nothing too fancy, but I have listed that. What is this one? Postage due cover. So that's it. These are all the covers that I've listed so far on eBay. Got another binder to be listed. So I have yet to list these ones, but these are all things that I think will sell on eBay. You know, I got some Antigua stamp sheets here. They're nothing too fancy. $7, you know. $6. So Christmas Antigua stamps. None of this stuff is very valuable, but all stuff that I'm going to be putting up there. That one's a pretty cool cover. Right, this actually is a pretty cool cover. This was sent to a doctor at Harvard Medical School, and basically the guy requested a copy of a paper that was written, and I thought that it was a unique cover. I can't take a lot, but there's a letter in there, and it slides right out. So I'll show you just for fun, since it came out. So this, Universidad Buenos Aires Facilidad Facultad. Okay, I don't speak Spanish, sorry. But a medical institution for anatomy. So basically medical school. Buenos Aires, 1943. Sent to Mary E. Dumb. And it says, Dear Miss Dumb, I should be very grateful to you if you kindly send me a reprint of your paper, Histochemical Studies of the Liver of the Rat During Embryonic Development. Thank you in advance. I'm sincerely yours, Dr. E. D. Robertus. Okay, for one thing, how cool that this is a letter written to a doctor at the Harvard Medical School. Okay, that's cool. Okay, next thing, how hilarious is it that this doctor's name is Dumb? Are you freaking kidding me? Her name is Dr. Dumb? Yo, I can't believe it. That's funny. Okay, now, so I think it's just unique because of the Harvard letter for one thing, and then, yes, it was actually originally addressed to Harvard, right? Mary E. Dumb, Harvard Medical School. So that's unique. The letter's cool. It's just a special looking cover to me. I mean, it's got several cancellations, all kinds of stuff going on here. Buenos Aires, Boston, Mass. And it's just clearly weathered. There was something on the back. But anyway, I just think this is a really cool cover. And honestly, kind of want to keep it. But I think ultimately I am going to list it and probably auction that guy, because I don't know what value this, being Harvard related, could bring on eBay. Probably not much, but I'm going to take my chances. So I'll have to slip that back in there. But yeah, a couple other things. This is like a vintage Austrian postcard. I mean, they're going for about $35, right? On eBay. So I'm just going to be listing all these different things. Not a whole lot yet, but actually this entire stack, which I'm going to breeze through with you guys, is all stuff that's going to end up in this binder. This is all going to be listed, unless I decide to keep some. But I intend to sell all those, which we'll look through. Yeah, so there's those binders, and then I've been going through a massive amount of postcards. So this is just a box of postcards, covers, all stuff to be listed, a whole bunch of stuff, right? So basically I'm learning the right way to do this, and what happens is basically I need to organize all these postcards by ones that I think will sell and ones that I think won't sell. And the ones that I don't think will sell, I toss into this sorry for the lighting, this 25-cent bin. Basically these ones that are damaged or in poor condition or stained or old, or I just don't think are in good enough shape that it's worth actually taking the time to list, I'm just going to start throwing them all into this bucket here. Once this gets full, I'm going to sell it as a bulk supply of used postcards on eBay. So somebody potentially could end up with good stuff from me, because I'm not an expert. I'm still learning this. Every single one of these I have to look at and try and figure out, is this special? Is this worth anything? what's the condition, who's writing it, where to, what are they talking about, what's the stamp on it. Yeah, every single one of these, it takes time to check out. The unused ones are a little quicker, but especially the used ones, it just takes time to inspect them. And there's thousands of them. I got thousands more on the way too. So this is, me trying to make a system here where I can actually organize stuff. Let me show you. Okay, so this bin is stuff that I've listed already, and I label everything, keep track. Let me show you. See, like, this is the last one that I've listed, and they're awesome postcards. I mean, it's all kinds of stuff, panoramic scenery, and there's stuff from just all across the world. Was this Mexico? No, this is Nevada. Okay, so somewhere in Nevada. I'm learning all the different kinds of postcards. I will tell you that there is quite a few variations of postcard types, and there is a certain kind, if I could find one, that there you go, that sells well on eBay. They're called real picture postcards. So this is all news to me, but let's say back in the day, let's say it was 1909, and you're sitting there in town whistling Dixie. Some guy would show up and he'd say, "Hey, I can make you guys some unique one-off postcards. Get over there, sit next to the tree, Bill. I'm going to take your picture with your wife. I'm going to develop these photos and then slap it onto a postcard and make custom postcards." And so that's what these real photo postcards are. At some point in time, somebody actually stood there, took that picture, so that's what that town looked like in that point in time. So can't recreate it. One of a kind. Pretty cool. So real picture postcards, they just command higher value just because of what they are. So this one was actually used. I have gotten a special thing here called the Carson Lumi Loop. And the Carson Lumi Loop, I don't think you guys are really going to be able to tell, but it gives you a nice up-close look at the stamp, or at the postcard. And the interesting thing is, with these, you can tell if they're real photos or fake, because when you zoom in on the ink, you'll see that it's actually printed in little circles if it's lithographed, if it's a printed postcard. So this just helps you identify, is this a legitimate real picture postcard, or is it just a lithographed card like this guy? These are completely different cards. See, this one was printed, this one was developed, like acid washed, like old style in the dark room. And I wish that I could get a good view with this, and I don't think it's going to happen, but when you get the right view, you can literally tell that every single bit of image on this postcard is just little circles. It's all a bunch of little circles. And so when you zoom out, from us human beings looking at them, it looks like a normal picture, like a real picture, right? And it is a real picture. And it gets confusing because you see, this is a real photo, this other one. And this is a real photo, but it's not an actual picture that was developed. This is just a printed photograph, right? So there's a difference. So these are worth much less. I have a huge amount of these compared to the amount of actual RPPCs that I've got. But yeah, that's the idea. You get your you can use a magnifying glass, but you go in and you inspect them up close with some sort of lens. And on real picture photographs, when you zoom in, you don't get any little tiny circles. It just gets, it's more zoomed in. It just gets more detailed. These are much better quality. So anyways, that was me learning the difference there, and then there's all kinds of different postcards. Let me try to show you some variations here. See, this one, oh gosh, now I forget the name. So it's been embossed, is the short story. You can see the actual indentations of the design, right? This is one style, okay? These embossed cards. These postcards here are called linen cards because they have an actual textured surface on them that is almost as if they were made out of linen. So these are linen cards. That's another style. So anyway, I'm not going to get into too many of the styles. There's a whole bunch of styles. So these are covers that I thought were a little bit better out of the Apfelbaum collection I had just bought. So set them aside, made a stack, and figured I'd show you guys. So this is a 1917 cover that went through a censor. It was sent to Quebec, Canada. It says 1917 World War I censored front on it. It looks like they just put some extra paper to keep it strong on the back. So that's neat. Okay, what is this? This is sent to Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, USA from, I'm guessing, London. Wow. Pretty cool. It says Herbert Davies and Company. Beaver Falls, nice. Says, I don't know what the heck that means. Annonay? Faded letter. Wow, really has some pretty cool writing on this thing. It says the 4th of June, the 1st of June, 1860. Man, look at that cancel. That thing is pretty. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what this is. I have to look it up. Frank's? Empire Frank? Oh, Empire Frank. That's cool. Okay, we got a penny red cover here with a Liverpool cancel. This is number 33, plate 171. On the back as well, with a Lesbury cancel. And the lip of this envelope is embossed. It says London and North Western State Department. That's neat. So this is it says number 119, France cover from 1902. Very nice. This is awesome. God, these are great. Honestly, these are awesome. These are super, super cool. New York, 1902. What's it say? Spofford. So anyway, neato. So this is, somebody priced this before at $25. It says Marseille, Marseille, I think is how you say it. B. Chain, Bryan and Company. Big old 25 cancel, or marking on there, I guess. That's neat. Okay, looks like it actually was embossed. Stamped right there on that lip. It says you know, just for fun, guys, let's open this one up and we'll see what it says. I don't know, 52, 92. My goodness. embossment ripped out of the other side when they opened the letter. Monsieur EA Bone, blah blah blah, I don't know. So I can't read it, but wow, very neat. Look at that stuff. Beautiful. Wish I could write that well in cursive. Just wanted to take a look at that guy. It actually goes like that. Okay. I'm gonna put that back in there later. So, India. By sea mail, book post. Wow. It says Indian Institute for Biochemistry and Experimental Medicine. Wow. Pretty cool. Sent to a doctor. A little envelope. Wow, yeah, okay, right. This, sorry guys, I'm not selling this. I'm actually going to keep this. This actually has a Nazi stamp on it. I just find that super unique. I don't have like any Nazi covers whatsoever, so this will be my first one in my collection. Man, it has the eagle cancel. Was he standing on the globe, or maybe the Nazi symbol? It looks like the Nazi symbol. He's standing on it. So I can't read this stuff, but super cool. General government official Nazi postcard here. It has just a slew of writing on the back. So interesting. That's neat. I'm setting that aside. Okay, this is just a weird thing that came in there. I had a USA food ration coupon, so never seen one of these. Just happened to come into possession of it. So neat. I'm probably not selling that either unless somebody wants it to say in the comments. I'll put it up there. Registered mail from Everett, Massachusetts to Wakefield, Massachusetts. Registered, return, receipt, requested. They got a little link in down here, canceled, with the smudge cancel pretty much. Registered stamps on the back. Ourselves a CDS from Wakefield, 1926. Alright, we got the cover from Pennsylvania, American Business Clubs National, to Mr. Thurman Miller. 4th Annual Convention, special delivery, 1929. Pretty cool cancels on there. Another special delivery cover from a company in Illinois, Crown Real Estate. Interesting. It says fee, has stamps fee claimed by office or first address. Some nice cancels. This is a Divine Brothers company in New York. 38. Wow. Yeah, see, this has a nice timeline on the back. So this is a cool airmail cover with like a horseshoe cachet in the bottom left here. It says Chicago, St. Louis, Springfield, Illinois. Lincoln up here, 1928. Nice airmail stamp with airmail saves time cancel. Somebody had valued this at $50. It has 1928 Chicago cancels. Yeah, pretty neat. Next is this first flight inaugurating airmail service. This is Dallas to Galveston, Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah. Nice cover, 1928. Galveston cancel in the back. This is a first flight inaugurating contract airmail. $50 this one. Okay. I mean, these are nice, big, beautiful cancels. This envelope. Atlanta, Miami. This is cool. Nice airmail in the back. Next is a special delivery cover from Ohio. I'm not sure what that says. Indiana, maybe. From 41. Special delivery. C-23. Oh, Indianapolis, Indiana. Oh wow, that's cool. I was right. So this is somebody prices at $20. It's used embossed envelope stamp. Airmail, 1932, DC. Cool. Another envelope, $30. Oh, it's a first day cover. I see. DC cancels. Glen Falls. Excuse me. Glen Falls. It's canceled in Chicago. Sent to DC. Special delivery canceled. That's nice. There's a couple. There's actually 3 things there. The date, the obliterator, or location stamp or obliterator, and the circular date stamp. Cancel. That's cool. Okay, so this is a Chicago, Illinois first day cover. Special delivery. USRY. There's something that makes you must think that that's a rail yard. I could be wrong. A rail yard postal car exhibit, maybe? Century of Progress exhibit. This is neat. Chicago, Illinois, Lakeview. Huh. Very cool. Okay, we got another first day cover. This is first day of issue. Special delivery stamp from 36. And Brooklyn. Vanderveer? Okay, another first day cover from Massachusetts, from Washington D.C. to Maryland. First day cover, 1936. There's a few of them in this one. 1936, yeah. Right. Mr. J.E. Douglas Jr. Glen Falls. Somehow this is all overprinted with little X's. You see that? What the heck? Washington D.C. is where it was sent. J.E. Douglas Company. Connecticut Ave. in Northwest Washington, D.C. Wow, that was hard to read. So, weird. I don't understand what that's about. First day cover, special delivery airmail. Huh. These are pretty, man. Wow. At your service. Yeah, J.E. Douglas. So I said it on the back. I didn't really look at the back of all of them. Albany, Philadelphia, and Northwest. Oh wow! So this is a railroad cover. RPO means Railroad Post Office. So something and Washington. I wonder what that means. I want to say like New York, but it doesn't look like it was going to say New York. Something in Washington. That's very cool. And then I bet you the RMS also means Railroad Mail Service. That's my guess. So these actually command higher value. I'll be selling this in my eBay store. This is cool. Very nice. So these are all, this little stack ended up being nice. Beautiful little pile. Okay, so next we have $10 that says special delivery first day cover. Somebody in New York. It's Weller. That's pretty simple. So this is a $25 first day cover. Says Washington, 1946. Yeah, these are all the military commemoratives. Nice. So here we have an old envelope. It says, if not called for in 10 days, return to Root and Kitty dealers in pianos, organs, imported musical merchandise. Chicago, Illinois. A lot of this stuff is Chicago. Wow. It says it's from 1871. That's pretty neat. So I like this cachet stamp. I don't know if it's a cachet or a stamp, but I think it's a cachet. Georgia, Bicentennial, Savannah. Nice. So we have Brookline Philatelic Society sent this via special delivery airmail. It's a first day cover. It's Miss Nancy Hoffman. Brookline, 1934. That is kind of cool. I do like that. I like all of these. That's why I pulled them out. It says discharge paper. This is let's see, Washington D.C. Bureau of Pensions, official business. Interesting bar cancel. Must be an official cancel. Southern, I don't know, something somewhere in Connecticut. So we got one from the Treasury Department, official business, sent 1906. Penalty for private use, 300 doll hairs. Owie. To New York. Ooh, big old nasty stain. Oh, it's extra paper. That's neat. So this is registered business mail. This is to be used only for post office business. And it was sent to the postmaster of North Branch, Somerset County. Ugh, hard for me to read, but wow, that's cool. It says U07. I have to look this up and see what it's worth. There's holes punched into it. This is neat. Wow. Okay, next. Oh man, this is nice. So sent from some place in Chicago to I don't know. But man, really pretty stamps. Beautiful cover. This is awesome. It's a little tattered in the corner. Looks like there's actually something inside of it. It's actually a pretty tattered cover overall. Let's take a look in there and see if that comes out. No idea. No. It's taped in there. And it seems like they put it in there to protect the cover. And it actually has part of another cover on it. It is another cover that they used. That's funny. Huh. So, excuse me. Okay, this one actually already has a nice plastic sleeve. From the state of New York, Adjutant General's Office. Official business. Audits for each bar. Regional fund. Regular fund? Regional fund? 83. It says all paid. This is cool. This is super killer, guys. I mean, look at the writing on this. This is to the treasurer of Jerusalem. I'd have to look that up. Something county in Troy, New York. That is super killer. I mean, look at the writing instead of the treasurer. Nice fancy cancel. Albany. Man, this thing is nice. So, Troy cancel on the back, kind of stained. It's been taped. So there's some things that are a little undesirable, but very cool. Okay, this is gorgeous. Jeez. Well, it's got pretty bad smudges, but as far as the stamp and the cancel, I mean, that's beautiful. Keokuk. Iowa? Huh. South of Pittsburgh. Big net. And somebody wiped their ass with this? What is that? Holy moly. But, in Pittsburgh. That's nice. So these are all just a bunch of first day covers and airmail covers coming up, so these are less cool in my opinion, but they're still cool. But those other ones that we just got through were pretty unique. So yeah, here's just basically a stack of first day covers with cachets from these airmail envelopes from 1950. This one's Philadelphia. This one is New York. We've got Ohio. Flip all these. And then there's New York again. Centenary. The Centenary International Philatelic Exhibition Station. Exhibition canceled, so that's probably what makes this one a little bit special. Actually, all of these then. Okay, that other one was the first day. It's just, okay, so they're totally different cancels. This one is, again, the Centenary. Yeah, the cancels are what make these, or what is going to make these ones special. So this last one, not bad. They said $30. Probably because of the cachet, and it was canceled at Benjamin Franklin Station, 1932. So that was it for that big old beautiful stack of covers, and that was me pretty much almost completely robbing that Apfelbaum collection for the good stuff. I basically just was looking at it and pulled out ones that I thought were cool, and so yeah, I'm glad that I looked through these again, because I will be keeping this Nazi cover. This is cool. Neato. Actually, there's a big part of me that just wants to keep all of these, but I can't say for sure which ones I'm going to list yet. I'm gonna have a little heartfelt, do some soul searching, and decide which ones I'm okay parting with, because I really do like them all. They're beautiful, so I'll just figure that out. But I wanted to show you guys this stack of goodies, and I have the next video that I intend to make is going to be a $6,000 US collection that I have, that's in one album. We'll see how long that video will be, because it's a show. I like to show you guys everything, but then the videos end up being like an hour, and I don't know if that's too long for you guys, or if you're okay with that. So just let me know, in the comments. I mean, what do you think about a 30-minute video? What do you think about an hour-long video? I mean, I did my grandpa's video and for his worldwide, and it was like 3 hours. I mean, that was neck crunching. What do we call it? Like neck. What the fuck is that word? Cramping. God! Neck cramping. That was just some serious neck cramping work making that video. But it does have a fair amount of views, but still, I felt like it was too long. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about that. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be here if you have any questions. If any of you guys like any of these items and would like me to specifically list them for you, so that you can buy them immediately, let me know. And yeah, so just never-ending work with this eBay store. I'm gonna, after I finish editing and posting this video, I'm gonna be right back onto listing some of these things on my store. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description, and it's still a work in progress. Hey, if you guys think that my prices are outrageous, or you have any advice, or any of that kind of stuff, just let me know. I'm learning as I go here. I have no experience with eBay selling whatsoever. This is brand new to me. So I'm just doing the best I can. I will be honest and say that I put my first few items up and then completely second guessed myself immediately and was like, this is too expensive. Nobody's going to buy it. It's like, what am I thinking? And so I lowered the prices, and then I lowered them again. And then I thought, take it easy. These things do have value. I know I'm not a stamp dealer, but I'm pretty enveloped into this philatelic business stuff here. I definitely care. I definitely love this stuff and have learned a lot and am capable of identifying what things are more valuable than others to a certain degree. And so I only put up prices that I think are fair. And, some of these already have prices written on them, and I gotta say, they're usually pretty close. They're usually pretty accurate. If somebody took the time to price them and write that on there, usually it's right. And I verified many times these first day covers. You go log onto the internet and Hipstamp, eBay, see what everything's selling for, and they're pretty close. They're just about right. And some of these covers are unique, so you can't compare truly, to another cover, because there is no exact copy. Who's to say what this one's worth? But you can find similar items, and you can generalize and understand what it's generally worth, what range. So, food for thought. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Take care. I'll see you later. Bye.